Welcome to PokeBattle Championship Series. I'm your host, Trainer John, and today we are going to have the battle between myself and Todd. On the screen, he's also known as Ash here. There you can see the two teams. Keep in mind, this is a best of 3 double battle series, so it's 6-on-6 double battles. You play out your first battle, then you go for your second battle. You could change up the order, and then if you win 2 out of 3 battles, or first to 2 wins the match. So let's get right into it. Okay, so here we are on Pokemon Sun and Moon. Now there's Todd challenging me. He sends out Trevenant and Drapion. Now, who do I send out here? Scizor and Pelipper. Alright, so we're going to get Pelipper's Drizzle in first. So that's going to get some weather going here. And Drapion uses Cross Poison. Now, it's going to do about a third hit point loss there. And then the Horn Leech from the Trevenant, and then we get Pelipper's Hurricane. Now this is perfect for using during the rain or during the drizzle. And Trevenant goes down. Scizor gets the Swords Dance. Now we get an increase of attack by 2. There's the Aggron. Aggron comes out. Drapion gonna use that Cross Poison again to take out the Pelipper. And that is my first Pokemon down. Aggron gonna use that Heavy Slam. Very heavy Pokemon. Rightly used move there, I think. Scizor with the second Swords Dance. So now we're looking at +4 attack, which is going to make Scizor a big threat. Now there's the Blaziken, also nicknamed Burn, getting the Mega Evolution. Alright. Okay, Mega Blaziken, and going into the Protect, which is a standard move, you know, just so you can get that speed boost. And then we get the Bullet Punch from the Scizor onto the Drapion, enough to take it out. It is +4 attack, so it's to be expected. Then we have the Dragon Pulse onto the Blaziken, but it protects, and we get a speed boost. Now, Todd will send out the Infernape. What's going to happen here? Scizor gets that priority Bullet Punch onto the Infernape. Wow, took it right out. Critical hit. Critical hit. And there goes Infernape off the field. And we get Blaziken with the high jump kick. Is it enough to take out the Aggron? Yes, and it is out. Super effective hit. And that will clear up the field. And we get the speed boost from Blaziken. Now, Ash sends out, or Todd, I guess, sends out the Toxapex and the Landorus. Now, these could be quite a threat. There we get, now the Scizor's down to +3. Blaziken also gets the -1. Blaziken using that Protect because obviously the Landorus has a huge advantage, big threat. Baneful Bunker from the Toxapex to protect itself. And Scizor comes in, does that +3 Bullet Punch with the Technician as well. Burn gets the Protect. The rain stops. So this is going to increase Blaziken's fire type moves here. Get the Bullet Punch onto the Toxapex. It's not very effective, but still quite a bit of damage. The Flamethrower onto the Landorus, enough to KO. Now we see it go down here, and also get the speed boost. So I'm thinking that I'm about +3 right now on the Blaziken. And we get a Baneful Bunker. Now keep in mind Todd is down to his last Pokemon. We get one more Bullet Punch, but it is protected. And we see a Flare Blitz coming from the Blaziken. Gets the Poison. Gets the Poison. See, this is where I misplayed here. I could have just used Flamethrower. It would have been just as effective, I think. And then that way I would have avoided getting the Poison. But it is the last Pokemon, so I just wanted to take it out fairly quick. Getting the Bullet Punch onto the Toxapex, and there we go. I just used the Flare Blitz to take out the remaining health of the Toxapex. And there we go. That's the end of the first battle. So, we are 1 for John, 1 for me, and 0 for Ash. Let's go to the next battle here, where we just changed the battle order a little bit, and let's get right into it. Okay, Pokemon Trainer Ash. Alright, he sends out the Landorus and the Infernape. And this time I changed it up a bit because there's some Pokemon that didn't see any light on my team there. Getting the Blaziken and the Latios. Landorus gets that Intimidate in. And here we go. We got a Mega Blaziken. See, this is a standard play that I use. It's not very... It's just to get that speed boost, right? And then using the Protect. Just a cautionary move. Getting the Thunder Punch, but it is protected. And the Psychic, oh, but it is protected as well. Latios with the Return Psychic onto the Infernape, and it's enough to KO the Infernape. So 1 Pokemon down, 5 to go. Blaziken gets that speed boost. And now the Trevenant comes out. Alright, Blaziken using that Flamethrower to get rid of that Trevenant off the field. And it is enough to 1-hit KO that Trevenant. And there's the Psychic. See, I think his plan was to... oh, we get the Special Defense drop there. And the Dragon Pulse onto the Landorus. I think what his plan was to make sure that Blaziken never got the attack onto the Landorus, because I think that's one of his key Pokemon on his team. There's Aggron. So Aggron comes in. Blaziken gets that high jump kick because he's got the priority, or he's got the speed boost right now. Does the 1-hit KO, and out goes Aggron. And we see the Z move. What do we see here? Oh, it's from the Landorus. Getting the Z power. Full force Z move. Acid Downpour. Now, I'm pretty sure that will be enough to KO the Blaziken. Oh yeah, he was already below half health, so yeah, good trade, good trade. Now, what's gonna come out? Oh, never mind, we still have one more move here. Dragon Pulse onto the Landorus. Will it be enough? And it is enough to knock it out. So we've basically cleared the field. In comes the Drapion. And I send in Greninja. And there is the Toxapex from Todd. Toxapex gets that Baneful Bunker. Good protecting move. And Greninja using Dig. Now I do this on purpose. I put that on my Greninja on purpose there. The Fell Stinger gonna hit the Latios, getting a super effective hit, but not a whole lot of damage. The Latios with the Psychic gets blocked by the Baneful Bunker on the Toxapex. Again, Baneful Bunker gets a double protect there. That's quite insane. Greninja with the Dig hits that Drapion, does over half of its health gone, and then the Crunch onto the Latios. Very super effective hit. Holds on by 1 HP. Latios with the Psychic again. Can't get it through that Toxapex. Toxapex going with the Baneful Bunker a third time. Can't get it through. Greninja with the Scald onto the Drapion. That is enough to knock out the Drapion. Latios gets the Psychic. And it hits for a super effective hit onto the Toxapex. Clearing the field once again in one turn. And we have a second win from me there over Todd, or also known as Ash. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. That puts myself up 1 match over the rest of the combatants so far, since this is the first battle in our championship series on PokeBattle Competitive. I'm your host, Poke Trainer John, and hopefully we see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.